What it is, world, man? World's best host, ET, right now, definitely checking in. Trouble.
What's up with it, my boy?
You good?
Yeah, man. Another day, another blessing.
Another blessing,
Another
bro.
day, another blessing, bro.
So after riding to your project for a minute, bro, my first question to you is, you said in a verse that you trying to help your mama meet her bucket list.
Yeah. Sure. I've been doing that too though. Like, I wish you probably should put her on the line right now. Because like, before I went in the counter though, like, it's just different thing. Like, cause she was like, Mom had me when she was 20 years old. Okay. You feel me? So like, it was a different thing that she wanted to experience and get to do that. She didn't really have a chance to, cause she jumped into parenthood so early and like, that's why I got so much respect for her, like, and look at it different for how women were rocking when she was growing up versus for how they are now. Like, my moms ain't never been with nobody but my dad and the man who actually my stepdad right now, who I call Pop. And he was trying to get it over when my dad had it with dad, so still he knew not to even play like that. Feel me? And then when they ended up getting divorced or whatnot, she ended up running back in the home on some homeboy shit, like, and then they popped it off and started dating or whatnot, and then they ended up getting married or whatever. But so one of the things she wanted to do was go out on a cruise. So like this summer, like right before I went back up in the county, yeah, I actually took my sister, my stepdad, and my mom's and my chick who I was rocking with at the time. We all went out there or whatnot. So she be wigging me out though, like with all that crying. She thought like the deal now, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, like, mom real gangster, yeah. But she sensitive as a cake, yeah. She too sensitive as a baby. So she cried out like, bro, let's just enjoy it, man. We kicking. So I just be real working hard, like for like on some real beyond me. Like I don't really, it's not too much that I want out here about no nothing. I don't gotta have no 20 car. I don't got to have 30 chain, about none of that. Like, that was never my goal about no nothing. Yeah. But at the end of the day, always, anything I ever gained from, it be to turn either my youngest up and turn my family up. So I always look back on things that they be trying to do and what they want. Mm-hmm. I was listening to your project. A lot of times, I feel like people, not always listening to lyrics no more. And I'm like, yo, if y'all really listen to Trouble, he's snapping, he's saying something. Like, you know what I mean? That's a big deal to say, yo, I want to help you meet your bucket list. That's a big deal. My other it's hard too though at the same time. Like I ain't gonna like. I think that's why at the same time we got so much foo going on in the game. Like, cause it's hard. Like when you know you really have a real story and like you might come in and you talking about it and you could be going crazy and it could be real life fact. You know what I'm saying? But it gets so overlooked because it's just so much. There's so much other stuff that's going on that's just oversaturating the game, and that what we getting glorified, and they'll get to seeing D-Dude, they don't want to have the shows, or they don't want to name always popping, they doing things, then it's like, you knowing you telling your real life and things that really matter, and it's like folks ain't paying no attention. Well, let me tell you, I was listening to your project, being from the West, I had said, I was like, after listening to your project, I felt like this was like a hallmark to actual like gangster rap. That's how I felt. Now, it wasn't so much trap rap, I was like, this is more like gangster music to me. That's thug love. That's how I looked at it. That's real though. At the end of the day, cause like I can speak on it, bro. At the same time, like it was one point in time in my career to where I kind of was falling into that bucket. Like I remember, yeah, too bad. Like I remember the Libra days. I was having to kick myself like this ain't me, bro. You feel me? But I was just trying to jump in it, cause I'm looking like, oh, like they must not be listening. Like, do folks just not care no more? Like about what real anything, you know what I'm saying? But I had to real grab a hold of myself. I remember having certain conversation with Zay Tobin and Mike Will, like them two. Like I fucked them so hard, bro, cause they just always stayed on me too bad. Like, hey, and I try, like you it, bro. Like fuck everything about what's going on too bad. Like you got the street, bro. You got all the snack. Everybody always rock with you, bro. Just keep telling your story, bro. It'll end up adding up. So like on some real shit, them two are the one that really even got me to stay locked in the studio. Cause I was either at a point where I quit it at certain time. Yeah. I was like, fuck it. That when I ain't dropped nothing like a year and a half. I was like, it. Then when I did come back in, I kind of was sounding like the rest of them rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this ain't even me, period. These guys are fool. Feel me? Let them go ahead and do that one about that shit, bro. And then I just got back to the basic. So it actually feel good to see that the folks are embracing it. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that I'm coming like how I actually am for real. I want to say though, but of all the years that we've known each other over the years, you know what I mean? It's funny how we've known each other. Be it me hosting parties, you being there. Yeah. Maybe, you know, I have a large girl team that you've had fun with. Hello. Thank Thank you.
You are so welcome. And they talk well about you, by the way.
I can go for that. The Skoobzilla.
Because I could tell you honestly, there's a lot of other rappers out here and people in this business that they do not talk well about. And I ain't going front, bro. I'm like, I'm waiting for the day that someone say something slick to me. I'm like, you? Let me tell you about yourself, bro.
For real.
You on my good squad.
It always been solid with the kid, man.
You on a good squad. But you with this project, man, Mike Will, Zaytoven. Yeah. Last year, Mike Will approached me downstairs here, and he was telling me about, he's like, yo, I'm really about to go, really hard with the homeboy Trub. And I said, it's been past his time. In my personal opinion, I feel like ATL's really been waiting for trouble, like to do it major, not just like, oh, yo, I got a song, I'm kind of buzzing. Some real,
like put them out.
Let's go.
Put them out there for real. And like that one thing I can say too though. At the same time, bro, it always felt like, and I always had y'all support, bro. So I definitely appreciate you, like in the worst amount, bro. Like no matter if it was just on some club shit or it wasn't never like, cause you might run into dudes whatnot and there be all love, and then the next day you'll got them end up linking up with one of the homies or a snack and be like, didn't said this and this, and you be like, God damn, ho, you just in my face, goddamn, smiling that.
Right.
You smell, but at the end of the day, like when it come to you, dog, you always done kept it silent about shit, bro. And like for the city, they always done bad the kid. Like I can't say nothing about no nothing. It was just about I don't know if I needed a major force who just already in there to push it in there, or just for certain get out the way or whatever the kid may be. Do
you think it might have just been timing? Maybe you've learned something.
I think it's always about timing. Cause I'm learning something every day. That's just like even with my last case when I went in. Like folk was so sad and all that. Like, man, Drew, like you don't need to be in there. Like if you would have asked me, bro, I actually felt like I ain't need to be nowhere but behind that G wall. For real, cause like I got to sit down and actually real, like just pay attention to myself like thoroughly and like everything that was going on around me. Like I needed to sit down. Like it was no reason in the world why I should have still just been trafficking hands on about no nothing when I got these folk backing me and trying to push me into a whole nother level of things and do something legitimately. You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I needed that sit down to be able to see, and at the same time I was able to get certain away from me and around from me who wasn't no good that I wasn't able to tell at the time. You feel me? Because you just get caught in the motions, you just be moving, and a lot of times we'll just go off of the old history that you might have with a person, you be like, but we did this together, we did that, but hell no, you got to keep it that same. You got to keep it in that same mode. So if that ain't what going on within your same moments or dragging into your future, then you need to get the fuck away. You feel me? And motherfucker wasn't picking up the phone, nothing about no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was different hoes who would call and trying to get in touch with me, like. What's it like? What the real name is? Like I'm trying to write him and all that. Look, oh, he'll be home in a little bit anyway. God damn, boy, you the sour nigga in the plane. You supposed to be like, yeah, like hit him up. So I don't care if a nigga got 2 weeks, bro. If you trill, bro, tell them folk, bro, this is name, bro. Didn't know, hit them folk. You feel me? Matter of fact, you got a number on him because you gonna call me tomorrow. You feel me? You gonna be able to call you. So I was able to see like, oh, okay, so you really ain't even for me about no nothing. You're an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? Cause you see what's going on with the kid, you feel like I might be popping or whatever. Like, so if you're around me, you might be able to work your move and then get go. Hell no. So that's why once I learned that and I seen that shit and I came home, I was like, hell no, I've been typing my whole squad.
Is there an artist or a group of artists out here that and I've never known you to be an afraid person by anything.
No.
But to speak your opinion or to speak your facts or whatever you believe in. But is there an artist or group out here that you like, you know what, we was once cool, but I just can't fuck with you no more?
That I don't fuck with, like for a rap niggas.
I just artists. It don't have to be rap nigga. It could be anybody. You know what I mean? This game is really up and down.
Nah, it really all the same. Like with me, like for our relationship. Like when I first came in, like. I can tell you it like this. Like when I first came in the game, Question was one of my bigger ones. Mm-hmm. And so I wasn't really necessarily getting at nobody like, hey, let's rap beef or let's beef about no nothing. Cause I already shot at a couple of them niggas anyway. But it was like, so I was just telling my true, telling my true fact. You feel my life story? Yeah. Like, so at the end of the day, like, ain't no pressure or nothing coming after that one, cause they all respected it because it was the truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So as I started building different relationships or going along in the rap shit or in the rap industry or whatever, like it was certain dudes who I end up embracing, like I hear true and like, and then there's certain one I feel like alright, they just music, and I just leave it at that because it don't be no smoke like nigga be at me like on no, they want no pressure or want to hit or side talking me about no nothing. Well, not from that on heard about shit. You feel me? So I know how to categorize it now. Everybody ain't just gonna be your friend ass shit about no that. Sometimes you just have to be straight business, and if it's a trill and if he genuine.
But that's something you had to learn though.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now I will tell you that the girls have picked Knock It Down and Keisha and them as their favorite records.
I can go for that. They want the school to knock him down.
I'm just telling you, homie.
It'd be hard for me, bro. I think I kind of made it hard on myself though, like jumping out. So like when I jumped out, so I was just so hot and ready. I was a little Caesar. Yeah, when I came from behind that G-wall, bro, you feel me? But I be putting pressure down, like, so I think I made it hard on myself to even like to find something solid, like for real.
Like relationship wise, you mean?
Yeah, for relationship wise. I think everybody just need that right counterpart. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
You know how that's 18 work, make the dream work.
Yeah.
So I be one of them one time. You feel me? But I don't meet different bitches. Well, like I might be going into the situation thinking like, man, like I think I like it. Like I'm gonna see what's going on with her. But I get them to benefit. I always tell them, okay, just always keep it true with me about everything, bro. I don't care how you come. Like whether you fucking with somebody else at the time or even if you thinking about it, you can still go have your dates, all this shit. So like, always just tell me your truth. So being the fact that I kick it like that, they might just tell me, okay, like shit, I really just want you to tell me up, cause my buddy told me, but. A buddy done turned up. You feel me? I was like, damn, man, she just want me to knock it out.
Trust me,
go knock it out. Knock it out. Damn, I just kicked myself out the door, right? Yeah.
All right, let's get back to the project now.
Yeah.
So like, all right, with this project, bro, that's coming out, you have a large campaign behind you.
Yeah.
You have a lot of people that are really in your corner that are like, substantial people in the industry. You know, even Keenan and the management team and everyone else that's around you now. Like they've really took time and effort in this. Do you feel any extra pressure because of that?
Nah, like truthfully, I don't. Like, and I always been the type of person, bro. Just being real, like I love pressure. Like I love taking on having extra responsibility. You feel me? Like it make me go harder. Like I ain't never like. Small Dukes will tell you, like, we call on the phone right now, like, as soon as I turned 17, I tore up out of there, like, without telling them about anything and shit. I had them straight call my sister, because we had them moved out the project at the time, but everything I had going on, and the nigga who put me on lit was in the hood. So I straight called my sister, like, man, get a spot in your name, like, I need to be back in the hood. I can't be up here in the goddamn highway, because mom had done got remarried. They trying to be up here in the good little house. Oh, hell no. I just fighted at 17, bro, and was paying bills and shit and making my way since I was a youngin'. And it always just pressed me to go extra and to be able to have something going on for myself about shit. And like, for whoever was around me about anything, if you was on the lesser end, I'd be able to put you up in one. You feel me? So, like, I like this. I love this position right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, salute to you, man, because the project is actually a good project. I feel like it's a kind of a throwback, not throwback, but this, I don't know the right words to say, but it just like reminds me of gangster music, bro. It gave me a gangster feel. Like I'm not thinking about trap music. I'm thinking about this some gangster ish right here. Like you gotta listen and ride to these words, and listen to what this man's saying, and ride. The beats are crazy already, but it's a different sound. You don't sound like everybody else. Everyone's not sound like the Migo flows or Future.
Exactly.
Which I thank you for that. Yeah, that's annoying. We already got them already.
I appreciate the fucking with, bro. For real.
But before you get up out of here, man, we're gonna take some pictures. And any last words you want to tell the people?
Hey, man, go make sure. I just dropped that visual for Bring It Back this morning. Actually, with me and the boy Drake. You know what I mean? So that's out. That's actually the second video off of the tape that one did. Real is Real also is out. You can go check all that out on YouTube.com/Trouble Vivo. YouTube.com/Trouble Vivo. You know what I mean? What it is? HardestStreet.com. You know, we're in some Edgewood shit, so we're gonna keep it goddamn incorporated with the brick. You know what I'm trying to show these folks there's a way up out of this shit, bro. For real. But follow me on all the social sites. Trouble DTE6 on Instagram, the Twitter and shit. Just straight Trouble DTE. Follow suit and catch up with the kid, man. Shouts out to my team. My brother Mike Will made it. That girl Sarah, she go extra hard for me. My brother Derek was a major part behind all the visuals and everything too. Like he crazy with that goddamn creative directing ass shit. Like he like to be in this room like with all the lights out by himself, just with the computer. Yeah, with some panties on and shit.
All right, nigga, that's enough.
Nah, I'm just
That's a fucking hoeing, bro. That's a hoeing, dog.
That's it, but my boy go extra hard, man. Shout out to the team, man.
Dressed like
Shout out to
Prince.
Eardrum and Interscope for fucking with me, period, bro. Cause a lot of folks scared to fuck with me, bro. I'm telling them for like, bro, I'm hard, bro. Like, and I'm getting them folk the real true. Like, I don't live through it for real. ET, you know what's going on.
I already know what's going on. I remember them Libra days and them scuffles, shuffles and fights and obsessions, nigga. I was there right there with my shirt off fighting too. Like, damn, got another fight.
Yeah, like, so I done lived it for real, bro. So I appreciate everybody who done ever bad the kid, period, or stuck with me about this shit, bro. And it's time to bring it on home for the A-Town. The A-Town needs something real, man.
There it is, man. You guys keep it locked right here, man, with ET in the Galaxy, man. We are not done yet.